We're recording?
Yes, ma'am.
Sweet. It doesn't. Okay, there we go. So I want to give everybody a heads up. My children are crazy. Okay. So I'm sorry if they're like super loud in the background. I have 2 teens and 2 littles. So you might hear some screaming, you might hear some hollering, you may hear some crying, and you may hear some bitching. So, um, so my mom asked me to do this with her last week. And I'll be very honest, I did not want to. But I did it anyway, because that's what we do, right? We do things that we don't necessarily want to. And it's nothing against you guys. I've just been a little bit on the struggle bus. Something that's helping me get through the struggle bus is practicing gratitude. So why don't you go ahead and pull out your journals? There are several different journals that are available, but if you don't have one, when I first started this, I had to use sticky notes. Okay. You can use sticky notes. You can use the back of a receipt. You can use a freaking napkin. I don't care. Get a pen. There's no excuses. And for me personally, and I have to say this, when I talk about my beliefs, it is in no disrespect to anybody and their beliefs. Okay. So whatever works for you is great. But I use a prayerful journal. I write out my prayer every morning. And I get specific. So whether you pray to God or the moon or whatever it is, make sure you're specific with what you want, basically, what you need, you know what I'm saying? And, give thanks and all that jazz. I lift up a praise, and then I write down 3 things that I'm grateful for. So I rejoice for these 3 things that I'm grateful for. I focus on 3 things in the present time. Okay. 3 things that happen typically in the last 24 hours. Okay. I do that because, first of all, like every day is different. Okay. So I might have a really good day today, but tomorrow it might be a shit show. But through those different seasons, I have to remain thankful, because at the end of the day, like I did a live on my Facebook page yesterday. I strongly suggest anybody that's in a rough spot to go watch that live. And I was just talking about, remaining thankful in those times of struggle. You know what I'm saying? So somebody always has it worse than you do. Okay. So I also like to do an affirmation. My journal says, who does God say that you are? So for example, God says that I am worthy of pure, true abundance that will help me, my family, and my community. See how specific I get with it? Okay. I like when I first started, there was, I am worthy, I am enough, all that jazz. I didn't really dig deep into it. It got me through. I learned over time to add on to it. And then in my journal, there is a spot called yield. It says, what can you surrender to God today? So I typically write fears and anxieties, because that's like a daily thing for me that I have to push through, fears and anxieties. And then it asks me to rate, how am I feeling today? And there's an angry face, there's a sad face, there's a meh face, there's a smiley face, and there's an excited face. Okay. And then at nighttime, we reflect on those, like how our day was, how we're feeling now compared to how we were feeling this morning. Mine says, list 3 great things that happened today. Forgiveness. What do you need forgiveness for today? Uplift. Who can you lift up in prayer today? And then lesson. What did God teach you today? So sorry, I just kind of ran off on a ramble. Mom, did you have anything to add in regards to gratitude and what you do?
I use the 5-minute journal. I found them. We thought they were sold out on Amazon, and I was able to find the one I was using. It was under a totally different name. And it's almost kind of the same. I like how it starts every morning off with a quote, like mine this morning was, I woke up today with strength in my heart and clarity in my mind. I write down the 3 things that I'm grateful for that's happened in the last 24 hours, 3 goals that I'm passionate and grateful for. I do the I ams, like this morning. Mine was, I will be present in every moment today. And my other one was, I am continuing to acknowledge my self-worth. I do those because from my past to where I am today, it keeps me going and doesn't allow me to fall backwards. I get to write down who I am appreciating today and who I am forgiving today. Now, on the bottom, you're supposed to fill that out at night. I totally have been skipping that because I went and got the 100 Days to Brave guided journal, and I've been doing that every night. And it's been really amazing what it's done for me since I've been doing that the last 45 days. And that's how I do mine. So, like Starr said, it doesn't matter how you write down your gratitude. It's just very important that you do write it down. When you're writing those I am statements, dig. What are you? Yes, you're worthy. Yes, you're beautiful. Yes, you're powerful. But what are you? And I think that's very important as well. All right, Starr, you want to take it over to team news?
Yes. Or Lavelle news first, and then, which is basically team news too. Lavelle news, unless you've been living under a rock, you know it is double, triple fast starts and $25 credit with brand new enrollments. So, and when I say enrollments, I mean free customer accounts or the promoter. Okay. This is freaking huge. We're gonna touch base on that, okay? But I want to get through the team Zoom, okay? I want to share my tips and tricks, okay? Teams or team news, Mom.
Well, that there has been some really powerful Zooms going on, especially this past week. Not everybody can get on the Zoom when it's on, even though jumping on live is always best for me. Like last night, there was an amazing team training that I'm going to have to watch the replay because unfortunately I just had plans that was at the same time. But Wednesday night, if you guys are not part of Chastity's VIP training vault that she has with other leaders, I'm going to drop that link in the chat for you in just a moment. Wednesday, she had me in tears. She really dug deep, and it's what she's saying. I think it's very important for every promoter to hear and write down what she's asking you to write down. So definitely stay on that. The YouTubes are amazing. Like everything that Lisa's been doing, you can find on YouTube under Danny. And they're posted, replays are always posted in the team pages. Brittany made on YouTube an entire Vibe Tribe link that I'm subscribed to just for this. I'm on every Vibe Tribe, but I still post them in my team page because I know some of the girls on our team are not able to get up that early in the morning. Nikki, sorry. Anyway, just calling somebody out. You can always find the replay. And even when you're on live, it's always good to be able to play them back and watch them. Also, reach sideways, reach up. If your leader has left or this person's left, you're your leader. There's always somebody you can reach up to, no matter who it is. Every single person on this team, from all the way at the top down, is willing to help. You just need to be brave and go ask them. I guarantee you, they may say, I can't right this second, but they will never say no. That's what I had on that one.
Awesome. And yeah, I want to co-sign that. Chas's Zoom was freaking amazing on Wednesday. Well, we all love Chas. I mean, if you don't, there's something seriously wrong with you. Psych. I mean, like not psych, but not trying to be mean at the same time. So anyway, let's dive into, sorry, I'm trying to, Brittany, I'm going to try to follow this as much as possible, but a lot of the things that we're going to be talking about is going to be dealing with the 25 enrollment and the double, triple fast starts, but we're going to tie self-development in with that. Because okay. I was trying to, it's like last 30 minutes to a self-development topic. I'm like, oh crap. Well, about that.
I need to retype that. So the last 30 minutes is like the topic that you chose that's on the
Got you. Okay.
It's just she's so good with these double, triple fast starts. I said to her, I said, you need to share your wisdom with that because she hits it every dang time.
Well,
There's
not
a
just
lot
that,
of us
but
who do.
ideas for that 25 off, because a lot of people are
Yes.
counting their friends and customers out when they shouldn't. That's just insane. There's so many ways to utilize this.
Yes, I have it
I'm shutting
all.
up. It's y'all Zoom. Bye.
No, you're fine. Please. We love your input and I love hearing your voice. All right. Like, not to weird you out. You're just so uplifting.
Can
All
I
right.
just say she's eating cookies in the morning? I love that. I love that. You go, girl.
I've been doing it
Such a
wrong all this
fatty.
time. Oh gosh. Hashtag me too. No.
Hashtag cookies at 7 a.m. is normal, right? And let's see, we had chicken parmesan at 11 p.m. last night. Hashtag this is why I thrive.
That's so funny. All right, guys. So here's my first idea. All right. And I gotta log on to the Zoom on my phone too. So auto ships run tomorrow. Okay. This is just an idea. Everything that we are discussing on this Zoom, if you don't like the way we do it, it's okay. What does Stacy say? There's 1,000 ways to the beach. My way isn't right. Your way isn't wrong. And same vice versa. Okay. Whatever works. All right. So follow up with any auto ships set to go out tomorrow. If maybe they have a spouse who has not yet made an account, tell them about their referral link if they don't already know, which they should know, but it's okay if they don't. And tell them about that $25. Okay. Perhaps they'd like to place an order under them instead, or get their spouse thriving with them. If they don't have a spouse, maybe they have a mom. Maybe they have an over 18-year-old child. Okay. Remember, we're allowed two accounts per billing address. Okay. So if they would like to just order for themselves, perhaps they can go ahead and push their auto ship that's set for tomorrow to next month. And then today they can just go ahead, create that account, okay, using their referral code, grab up that $25 in free credits, and order using that $25 off. Okay, make sure they still order on auto ship and tell them to leave it on. Set a reminder in their phone to leave it on for at least until the first of the next month. Okay. You can deepen the quote unquote deal for them because you're going to let them know, like, listen, this is also going to put you halfway to thriving for free. All right. So they get one other person by the end of the month. You help them with that $25 credit. You help them get another person. And then on the 1st of June, reach out to them. Like, you can set an alarm in your phone and be like, hey, Mary, I know you set up an account for your husband last month and you're thinking about turning off that auto ship. I have an idea that would really be beneficial for you. What you can do, you have credits available in your back office right now, or loading right now. Okay. They'll be available tomorrow on the 2nd. What you can do, you can upgrade to a promoter. No pushy. Like, I'm not going to push you to actually promote. And guys, I always say this because I can't tell you how many people have hit the promoter button under me just to get a deal or just to be able to transfer credits to their spouse's account. And they swore that they weren't going to run, like my girl, Michelle. And the next month she's like, all right, I'm ready. And she is like one of my strongest promoters. 100. I mean, Mom, I think that's how you joined too. You joined for the kit deal.
Absolutely.
So what you can say is, no pressure. I'm not going to make you run this. It's completely free. But what you can do is hit the promoter button. All right. Transfer those credits down to hubby's account. Keep his auto ship on, and boom, you are going to be permanently halfway thriving for free. As long as they always get that second customer, they can continue to transfer the credits down, and boom, that's their guarantee customer. Does everybody follow? That's their guaranteed customer order, at least one of them, every single month using credits. It's freaking bananas how people can do that. But also, I would throw in with them, also, you'll get a $25 credit sign-on bonus after you complete the super duper easy few clicks of the button compliance quiz. And I'll help you through that. Now that can't be transferred, but that gets them a box of Starr Fruit Activate. And I'm telling y'all, that's where it's at. Oh, mine's going to be here tomorrow. I'm so freaking excited. they can get that for $25. Okay, so this is just an idea. Okay, so what I would message them here, I haven't had a chance to load up the Zoom. Mom, do you have any other suggestions in regards to reaching out to people on auto ship? I have the verbiage. I just have to log in on my phone so I can send it.
Well, I have actually started yesterday reaching out to my friends on auto ship. Most of them are still not yet thriving free. And I have really been pushing how this could enable them to thrive free. Let's reach out to their friends. I'm going to give their friends $25 just to sign up that they can use. And not only that, our company has done something really amazing with the auto ship rewards program. The 4th auto ship, you're going to get a little box in your package, and it's never going to be the same. Like this month was just amazing. If nobody has gotten this and they need pictures, reach out to me. I'll send you some pictures, and you can share them. But it came with 4 activates. It came with 2 each of the little sculpt and the little balance sample packs. These bars of soap are just so cute. They're like little hotel bars of soap. And they gave a complete, well, not a complete, but they gave samples of the mask, the hand and foot reparative cream, and 2 each of our 3-step skin line. This is an amazing idea because we can send out thank yous all we want. But I don't know about y'all. I can't afford to send something this big to a customer. So I'm really grateful for that. And I'm offering also with this promo, if they sign up somebody underneath of their link to Thrive Free and that person orders, I'm going to send them a welcome package that is going to be so full of samples of our other products that they're going to be mind blown. I'm going to do a rest. I'm going to do a cafe. I'm going to do a balance. If you can't do that, that's okay. You can also reach out to others and see if somebody can help you. But regardless, that $25 in credits alone. Here's another one. You can be posting in your stories or talking about live or whatever. We can get our belly blaster right now for $15. You can get our inch diminisher for $5. Those little orders, believe it or not, they can stack up to bigger orders because they're
not only that,
so amazed. Go ahead.
Not only that, but what I'm personally doing is anybody. So my product of choice yesterday was Activate. I'm actually going to continue to push the Activate. You can get a full month, 30 packets for $25. I'm reimbursing their shipping. And you know what? I'll go ahead and send you a free 3-day mini sample of the full Thrive experience. That way you can get a little taste of exactly what the Thrive experience can do for you.
Can I jump in for 0.2 seconds?
Nah. Go ahead. I'm just kidding.
You're so mean. No, I'm just kidding. Love you. So what I'm doing is my customers who have been ordering, obviously they don't qualify for this 25, but their friends do. So I'm saying, hey girl, look, I know you're loving the experience. I know because I talk to my customers on the weekly, not on the daily. Well, sometimes on the daily. But I know how they're feeling. I know what results they're seeing. So I'm throwing that back in the message. I know you have noticed this, this, and this. I know you have a friend that needs it too. And did you know right now I can give your friend $25 off their order? They can order anything. They can order this for 15, this for 5, this for 25. And I'm sending them a list of the things that they personally love with the discounts, what their friends could get. And what I'm saying after is I know you don't qualify, but let's do this. For every friend that you get to order, I'll send you $10 in credits.
Oh, that's good.
They get 2 friends,
like
that's
that.
20 off for them. And they're thriving free next month. They get 3 friends, that's $30 for them. They get 15 friends, that's a lot. But still, you know what I'm saying? Like they'll work for some $10 per friend credit shit. They'll also work for if they get 2 of those friends, they're going to get a discount next month.
Yep, exactly.
So why not get in their inboxes and say, look, I know you're loving this about your experience, and you should know what your customers are loving. If you don't, Go into your back office, click on your customers, click on oh God, how does it go? Last order. See what they've been consistently ordering, because obviously if they're consistently ordering it, they like that. Have they been ordering Activate every single month? Be like, girl, I know you're loving that straw. I don't even know our flavors. That's terrible. Watermelon. Yes, that's one. I know you've been loving that watermelon Activate. Did you know your friends can get that for $25 right now?
Oh shit. Yeah, that's good.
I'm
That's
stealing
awesome.
that.
Yes, I love it. I love when we can help people out with verbiage. Like it's like somebody said it yesterday. One of my sidelines, like and I'm not saying everybody does this, but sometimes folks like to keep this kind of thing to themselves, but at the end of the day, teamwork makes the freaking dream work. And if you are going to be greedy, I'm sorry, but your future is not going to be bright here. I'm just keeping it real.
I have something to add to that. I mean, for the longest time, if you guys know my story, it took me 14 months to hit 4K, 24 months to hit the 12K. And that's because I didn't believe in myself. It does not matter how long you've been here. Don't keep your lips closed, because closed mouths do not get fed. Believe in yourself, because I believe in you. You all can do this. Speak up, speak out, go into your messenger and click in Thrive and search. And every conversation that you've talked to somebody about Thrive that's dropped off, reach out to them. Tell them about this deal. And I just have to throw this in because this hit me in my heart. I hear a lot of people saying this person doesn't support me and that person doesn't support me. I'm in this training right now, and Trent Shelton said the words that just resonated and made my body shake. When you say you have no support,
he wasn't even in the same room as you.
Right. But when you have no support, guess what? You were given the vision, not them. Why the hell are you expecting them to see that vision until you do it? Do it for you. You matter. Your story is needed by somebody in the world, and you're doing them a disservice by not telling them.
Yes. Oh my gosh. That's exactly what I said, or something similar on my live when I went live on Facebook. I told people about the things that, I had gone through, I had told people that, sorry, I got a message and it kind of made me have a squirrel brain. I told people my visions, and I told people, like, I was sharing how we kept our why at our forefront, like like without even realizing it. Cause I didn't know about all this stuff until I joined Lavelle. Okay. I didn't know about journaling and setting goals and your why, but like looking back, I see that we were focusing on our why, getting out of homelessness, for example. We remained thankful that we still had a freaking bed, even though we had a share, and then we stayed focused on getting into our own place. And what happened? We got into our own place, but then plot twist, our why shifted. Our family grew, and we had to look forward to, getting a bigger house. So not story time with Starr, but just, staying focused on that why for you. 100%. Okay. Sorry. I'll shut up now, but, all
Can
right.
that be your new hashtag, Starr?
Story time with Starr.
Yeah. Or like story sesh with Starr.
Oh, that's so freaking cute. Shush your face. What? Story. I'm writing that down. It goes together very well. SSS.
I know.
Then you put my last name in there. It's another S. So anyway, oh my
What's
gosh,
your last name?
Shoppy.
Ooh.
Hashtag story time with SMS.
SMS. Yeah. Star Marie. All right. Sorry. All right. So reach out to all of your personally enrolled customers and promoters, even if they haven't been ordering, about the kits, and then tell them about your cashback offers. Now, this is something I used to get so scared to share, because when I first started doing things like this, I'll be honest, there were a lot of people saying, oh, you shouldn't do that. oh, you shouldn't give back your bonuses. Oh, you shouldn't do that. Oh, you shouldn't do this. And then I started hopping on Stacey's Zooms from time to time. And then she told me about the 1,000 ways to the damn beach. And I said, screw you, honey. It's working for me. I'm climbing the ladder. Maybe not as fast as you think I should be, but I'm getting there. Okay. And this is exactly how, guys, I'm telling you, this is exactly how I got there. This is exactly why I was praying for double, triple fast starts last month. But anyway, so reach out to, even if they haven't been ordering, and tell them about your offers. So and I'm going to drop this in the chat. Okay. Hey, Mary Jane, sorry to be a bug. And then I put like a little bug emoji, but you're the first person I thought about with this. I know you really love thriving, but haven't been able to order for a while. I get it. Life happens. Right now, I actually have 3 months of the Thrive experience half off, and figured now would be a great time for you to start refocusing on those goals you had in place. Should we get this rolling for you? Now, if they are a customer, you can also say this before you say, should we get this rolling for you? You can say, plus you'll get a $25 credit loaded to your account and I'll cover your shipping. Should we get this rolling for you? Now, the $25 is if they upgrade to promoter and take the compliance test, because they already have an account, so they won't qualify for the new account one, okay? And you guys can still plug that in somehow. You can still plug in the verbiage I sent a few minutes ago. You can kind of like plug it in and offer them to get their spouse signed up. So let me get this pasted in there. Mom, why don't you talk about that?
Oh yeah. Okay. So
while I do this,
I just put in the chat. I don't know who knows who she is, but her name is Jamie Kern Lima. She is the founder and creator of It Cosmetics. For years, she put every single penny she had into this cosmetic line. She was told no over 5,000 times by QVC, by every cosmetic place ever. She was even told to her face by another person, do you really want me to tell you why people are not going to buy this cosmetic line? And she's like, yeah. He said to her, because no one is going to buy cosmetics from someone that looks like you. Finally,
the hoe. Sorry.
But she did not give up. And finally, QVC said, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to give you 10 minutes. You have to pay for everything. If you do well, then we'll bring you on. Everybody was in her ear, her support system. Don't do it. It's a waste of time. Just open a little boutique, something like that. She drove down early and she sat in front of that QVC and she said, I had to make a decision. Listen to everybody that was in my family telling me to do something different, or follow what my heart was telling me to do. Well, she followed what her heart was telling her to do. She went on there with the reason why she started the company to begin with. She had rosacea all over her face and nothing ever stayed on or continued to work through the day for her. And she did the makeup while she was on, and she sold out before the 10 minutes were up of every shade of everything that she brought. And then she ended up, like years later, selling her cosmetic line to L'Oreal for $4.2 billion and became their first female CEO ever in history. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your dreams. This calling was put into your heart. So you have to make that decision, and then you have to stick with it. Gary John Bishop at Thrive-Palooza, those of you who went know what I'm talking about. He told you on that stage, your success is 100% tied into how well you can keep a promise to yourself. If you can't keep a promise to yourself, you need to work on that. Because when I told myself, I'm going to hit 12K, I had to decide to keep that promise to myself. Because when those bonuses came around, I'll be honest with you, I told Starr, I'm going to go ahead and re-rank 4K by this month, and then by this month I'm going to hit 12K. And she said,
oh my gosh, I called her out.
She did. She said, no, you're going to hit 12K. And when I changed that mindset, I was able to hit that 12K.
She was thinking too small, and everybody does it. We're all guilty of that. We think too small of ourselves. And I say it like this. Okay. If you have children in your life, whether they're your children, maybe a niece, a nephew, a best friend that you view as family, like whatever, we all in some way have a child that means the world to us, or children that mean a lot to us. Okay. Right.
Starr,
Yeah.
I'm gonna like twist the concept a little bit here because
Yeah.
I want to tell everybody what you have been doing for us as a team.
Okay. Can I finish this real quick?
Yes.
Just imagine, and if you don't, I'm so sorry. I don't mean this. I hope I didn't hurt anybody's feelings if they don't have an important child in there. Just think of somebody very important to you. Okay. Would you want to see them give up on their damn selves? Would you want to see them think small of themselves? No, no. You have to aim higher, especially if it's a goal that you already reached once. When she was saying, my goal is to re-rank 4K. No, that's horseshit. Come on. That's a limiting belief. And I'm so sorry for my mouth this morning. I'm just on a roll. That's a limited belief. You have got to put that in the trash can where it belongs. You already reached that goal. Why are you stuck on it? You reached it, celebrate it, and on to the next one. Again, I'm going to bring up the live I went to yesterday. The live. Yeah, the live. Did I say why? Anyway, we kept having to shift our whys because we reached the goal that we were reaching for. You don't think I was homeless saying, oh, my why is to get into our own apartment. And then boom, that was it. That's where we're going to stay for the rest of our lives. I don't care if we pop out 10 more kids. No, no, we had to focus on the next level. Get it? The next level. Okay. Go ahead. Sorry.
That's okay.
It's a pet peeve of mine.
It is, guys. It really is. It took Starr a little bit to finally be able to call me out because I'm her mom.
Oh no, it's hard for me to do it with everybody. And I'm just gonna say a name. I don't know if y'all know. Alicia was doing the same thing to herself.
She was a closet
I'll be
thriver
happy
forever.
if I can re-rank to 4K for like the 10th month in a row. Like, nah. There you are. I see you, babe. Yes. Go ahead,
She's
Ma.
one of the most powerful women I know.
I know. Stop thinking small for yourselves. No, we are all powerful women and men. We just have to truly see that power within ourselves, and it's not going to happen overnight. So, you know what? I know a lot of people say, don't fake it till you make it, but at least pretend that you believe in yourself. Fake it till you make it in that aspect, because then it's going to become a habit and it's just going to come natural. Okay. I'm sorry.
But it also took me a long time to ask. If you're not where you want to be right now, and this has been mentioned in so many Zooms, so many morning Zooms, ask somebody that you trust or somebody that you don't know to go through your Facebook and see what you're doing wrong. I look like a freaking billboard. I still do sometimes, but I'm working on it.
She was a legit salesperson for many years, and it's very hard to get her out of that mindset.
Yes, for 20 years, I sold things face to face. So this is like something completely different for me. And most of my customers have been face to face. I'm going to try to keep that, but also I've been working on this social media thing. You just have to do it. Just do it.
Yes.
If somebody doesn't like what you're posting, they can either stop looking, or you can, if it's somebody you don't want to see something, there's a way of keeping them from seeing it. You just need to be able to open up. These past couple mornings, I don't know who knows this, but this month is Mental Health Awareness Month. These past 2 mornings, I've been going live in my stories and giving a tip each day on what I do.
I started doing that too, because I seen a side sister. And I was like, oh my gosh, what a great idea. Like, I'm going to borrow that.
And then she mentioned it, so I stole it. And my story views have gone up by 150 people. I've never hit over 100 story views, and now I'm almost 200 story views. It's just crazy, and I love it. You can definitely do this. You just need to keep going. If you're not a rank yet, Who cares? A rank is a number. If you love what you're doing,
A number
share
that
your
does not
passion.
define you. Yes.
Exactly. Share your passion. That's what
Yep.
matters. It will happen for you, but people need to see that you're staying consistent, because your inconsistencies will send them to somebody else.
And not only that, but your inconsistencies, like, who knows? Like, they may be watching you. And then Saturday they plan to reach out to you. And then they forget because you decided that, oh, Saturday, I don't feel like being consistent. And I want to touch base with what's going on in the chat right now. Somebody had asked, I feel like I have no business sharing this, where I am with my weight. Guess what, Jess? I've been struggling. I'm going to be very vulnerable. I've been struggling with that myself. It's a mind over matter thing, and my mind's just not there. I whatever. That is not holding me back, though. It is not holding me back. You know, first of all, I did not personally join because I wanted to lose weight. That was the least of my concerns. I was praying to God to not wake me up the next morning because I thought my kids and my husband were going to be better off without me. That's why I joined. That's what I share. I was at legit rock bottom. I'm so sorry I'm getting emotional. I did not plan for this.
It's okay, baby.
I was at rock bottom. Do you know how many people out there have those same thoughts, especially now? We live in some crazy ass times. Regardless of what side you're on, we're all on the human race side, and people are struggling. There's so much more than weight management with this, okay? I have never heard of self-development or self-love or journaling, gratitude until I joined Lavelle. And how old was I? Oh my gosh, it was 2018. I was 28 years old. What? That's crazy. This was the missing piece. The support that we have here was the missing piece. I've never had friends like this before. I never had support like this before. When I decided to do it, like I said, I was at that breaking point. I needed motivation to continue life. I needed energy, because with that comes motivation. I just needed to be a better me for my kids and my husband, yes, but for myself. So there's so much more that you can share. And honestly, it has nothing to do with weight loss anyway. Yeah, there's some extra plus sign products that people can take, but it's weight management. It's weight management. And that's just one benefit out of how many? Like 10 plus? Don't focus on that one benefit. And those of you who are having trouble with verbiage, I may get, people are going to think negatively about me, whatever. But, and some people say this isn't authentic. I have people that I follow, several, not just one, several people that I follow. I have folders in my freaking Facebook that are marked for only me to see them. And I have them Monday motivation post, block post, Tuesday payday post, shout out post, because when my girls hit their freaking goals, I'm speechless. So I need some help in that department. And I go back when I can't think of a post, I go back and I don't copy and paste people's posts. Okay. But it gives me an idea. And then I bend it to make it, authentic. So the whole verbiage thing, do that. I call it post idea shopping. It just is what it is. Love me, hate me, whatever. Like the reason why I'm acting like that is because I know a lot of people don't like to do that because they say it's not authentic, but it is, because you're putting your spin on it. And what gets me to the freaking beach might not be what gets you to the freaking beach, but I'm not going to slam you for it. You know what I'm saying? I got off the topic. Mom, go ahead, talk. But then I want to talk about these $25 credits and then what I do with the kits.
Okay. Basically, I want to touch base on that too. I mean, yes, I was grateful to lose weight with this product, but now I'm like at a standstill. But the point of the fact is, what I can share with people is the fact that I was the one who was in addiction. I was the one who was drinking liquid Drano on a park bench to never wake up again. I was the one who had a lifetime of abuse. And at 45 years old, my daughter tried to give me something, and I said no because I tried everything. But then she put it in my hands, and I was wrong. Not only do they work, they continue to work. I do not think about slipping up in my recovery anymore. Suicide is the last thing on my plate. I'm able to have a good relationship finally with my children. I'm able to chase around my grandchildren until they're tired and I can keep going.
Yes,
I'm
and they sleep
able
really
to,
good too.
right. And because of this community, April 30th, I shared that I have been abuse free for 1 year. This is not a diet. This is not a weight loss program. It fills your nutritional gaps. And then you're surrounded by people that fill your soul. Everybody here can do this. The world needs to hear what you're about. Share it with them.
And your vibe attracts your tribe.
I have a customer who wasn't losing weight, and she asked her doctor, and the doctor said, I don't care if you don't ever lose weight. Keep using this because you're happier and healthier. Do this for you, not a weight loss thing. Do this for you, not a belt size.
Yep, exactly. And I'm telling y'all, the majority of my customers and promoter base did not join with weight loss as even one of their goals. I have a bunch of girls on my team where you turn them sideways and you can't freaking see them. They needed motivation. They needed energy. They needed the whole 9 yards, more restful sleep, help with their aches and their discomforts within their bones and their, like, all the things. Okay. All right. So, and honestly, like, Thrive is the healthier way to go anyway. Like there's other like weight loss programs out there, but I'm sorry, there's a healthy way to do things and there's a not so healthy way to do things. The not so healthy way to do things is you'll lose 90 pounds in a month. What? Nah. Eat this gummy. Okay, no. Anyway, sorry.
Go ahead and share your stuff because it's quarter of. So
all right. They'll stay here regardless. All right, guys, I need you to follow closely. If you have not started writing up until this point, start now. All right, pull out your potential list. Reach out to them about the $25 free credit offer. Mention to them that if they decide to be a promoter, and make sure you let them know that there is no obligation with that. They don't have to promote. And the reason why I say that is because, like I said, the majority of my promoters were once customers. I hit the button just to get the sale. They start running after, and trust me. And then mention to them that if they decide to become a promoter, they'll get $50 instead of $25, and you'll hook them up with over $800 worth of product for $200. What? What? Seriously, Starr? How? Oh my gosh, $200? What? Okay, how? We're going to base this off the $400 kit. This is the one that I run balls to the wall with. Legit. Okay. Retail. I go off of retail pricing for individual items. 3 box of capsules at $74 each. $222. 3 boxes of shakes. Now, this is depending on flavor choice. So vanilla is 52 and the flavors are 56. But I'll do vanilla for this one, okay? So 3 boxes of vanilla shakes retails $156. 2 packs of the premium DFTs without them upgrading, $62 a piece, $124 for both of them retail. Now with the $400 kit, they get to choose 1 free plus line item. I always push for the activate or suggest to activate because it's the most savings. Retail, $63. And it's perfect for them to, especially if they're new, for them to throw in with their 3-day samples or as a thank you for ordering. So that's, again, $63. And for the folks within their first 30 days, they get 10 free 3-day samples. I personally value them at $25 each. That's $250. So if you add $222, $156, $124, $63, and $250, you have a total retail price of $815. Total kit is $400, so they're already getting well over half off. Total cash back for the newbies at triple, you get $240. You offer them $200 in cash back, that makes their final price $200. If one of your personally enrolled is within their 30 days, I'll copy and paste this, guys. Or if they're reaching for a goal like 12K, okay, that's my personal goal. I want every single person that's enrolled with me to be a 12K. That auto bonus is huge. Okay, I'm sorry, Christina. I would suggest what I do is I match my girls' hustle. I match their hustle. Okay, I'll give back my full bonus if they're able to offer theirs. If they're willing to offer theirs. How do we get $240 or $200 off? That's when you go triple. That's how much your triple bonus is. It's $240 on a promoter kit. And that's when you sell $1,200 in volumes and kits. Okay. So what my bonus is on that, if my personally enrolled promoter, so if my mom, okay, she offers her downline, Stephanie, the $400 kit. Okay. And she's willing to give back her bonus. My mom's willing to give Stephanie her bonus. I will match her hustle and give mine too. That's $40. So that's totaling $280 cash back. That's huge, y'all. That's
and it's
huge.
A tax write-off.
That some people might say that's too much. How? I personally don't understand that concept. I look at it as a free investment. How is it a free investment? Because these people weren't going to get the kits anyway if you didn't offer back freaking cash back. And some people do. Okay, that's great. Some people do. But at the end of the day, you wouldn't have had that kit sold if they didn't hit order submit. That's free money. That's not money coming from your bank account. That's not you taking money out of your rent or taking money away from your groceries or whatever it be. That's free money from the company. Do you get what I'm saying? Help as many people as you can, and they'll remember how helpful and generous your heart is. And then they'll start to duplicate, and then y'all will start to grow together. All right. Now, what are some ways that you're talking about the 25? And like I said, I'll copy and paste this. What are some ways that you're talking about the $25 promo? Don't forget about individual items. So I think somebody posted this in Dream Team. If you're a Waymaker, Alicia posted it in our group. It gives you the pricing for each individual item after the $25 credit is applied, sorry. So what I personally suggest is if they get an item that they only have to pay $25 for at the end of the day. So like the peel, the CBD peel, for example, $25 after they apply their credit. Okay. Activate, like whatever it is. I also personally offer them their shipping reimbursement. If it's under 25, I do not offer a shipping reimbursement. Okay. But if it's over 25 or over, I offer shipping reimbursement, and then I'm going to send them a free 3-day mini experience. So here, this is what I'm going to go ahead and post this in there. Okay. If you guys don't have current ordering customers, like I said at the beginning, pull out your potential list and reach out to them about it. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me copy and paste this.
I just put in the chat as well the individual item prices with $25 off.
Sweet.
I mean, this is
sorry for any typos, y'all.
This is definitely a way to build. Think about the residual income, not the bonus, because you can write that off. But when these people are getting these kits from you, or even with the $25 with the kits, when you're giving your bonus back, okay, that's now. But think about when they fall in love with the product and they start running, the income that you're going to bring in with that. It really will blow up. I mean, Starr went what, 12K to 40K because of double triples. That's how you grew with this.
Oh,
It's
yes.
amazing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sorry, my answer to Ashley in the chat was the yep, but it happened to answer your question too. But yes, that's exactly how I got billing to 12K too.
Alrighty, so it is like 8 minutes of do you want to go ahead and do Brave, and if somebody didn't win yet, put it in the chat and I will pick a winner.
Do you want to read Brave? Because I don't know where my Brave book is right now.
Okay, then I'll read Brave, and whoever did not
And she froze.
win, drop in the chat that you have not won yet and start. Am I here now?
Yeah, but you're
Can you hear me?
glitchy. You should turn off your
All right, I'm going
video.
to turn off my camera. I'm going to read Brave. You pick a winner after I'm done, Starr.
Word.
Okay. Day 70. Rhythms of discipline. For the moment, all discipline seems painful rather than pleasant, but later it yields the peaceful fruit of righteousness to those who have been trained by it. Hebrews chapter 12, verse 11, ESV version. I decided to run a half marathon one spring several years ago. It was a ridiculous decision. I don't like running. I signed up, paid my money, and booked my flight to Florida and was immediately full of regret. But the other girls doing it with me, Blair, Katie, and Emily, had signed up, paid, and booked as well, so there was no backing out. I downloaded a training program to my iPhone the fall before the race and decided I would spend 6 months really training for this half marathon. I didn't. So by the time March rolled around and we were packing for the weekend, I had jogged approximately 3 miles in my training. And I was about to attempt 13 and 1/10. After more than 3.5 hours, I crossed that finish line. Only 3 gift packs remained on the table. And in the official standings of thousands of racers, I finished next to last. 3 grandmas walking finished in front of me. The next week was the most painful week of my life. Every muscle hurt, every single one. I walked like I had just ridden a horse from Maine to that very Florida beach. I pretty much just wanted to lie on the floor like a starfish with an IV of ibuprofen for 2 or 10 days. My lack of training and lack of discipline really came back to haunt me after that race. I could have done better in that one race, dealt with less pain, and possibly been willing to attempt another race of that distance had I actually trained. Discipline has always felt like rules to me, and even though I'm a natural born rule follower, when I'm the one when I'm the one making the rules and trying to keep them, it's not as natural. The truth is that discipline isn't rules you have to live by or laws you have to obey. Discipline is the work done on the practice field so you are ready for the big game. Why does discipline look like? What does discipline look like? I don't know for you. I just know that I often like a label. Discipline is something boring and unnecessary when really, if you want to be brave and ready to be called into the game, you have to practice. Your discipline, the rhythm that makes you the best you, whether it's training your body, your mind, or your spirit, shows up when it is time to say the right thing, do the right thing, be the brave person you want to be. It's the practice that makes perfect and the practice that makes you brave. Wow, that does fit. Be brave. What's one area in your life where you could be more disciplined? Don't give up, guys.
Amen. All right. Autumn Wheelock. I think I said that last name right. Wheelock.
Autumn Willock, congratulations. I guess you're going to message Miss Hyder when this is done, and she will get you a list of everything you get to choose from. And congratulations.
Yes, congratulations. Thank you guys so much for all the love in the chat. And you guys got this. Stop with the limited beliefs. Throw it off to the side. It does not belong in your headspace. Nothing but goals and constantly shifting whys belong. And real quick, for those of you who are still on, you remember the web thingies we used to make as kids in school, the story webs where you put the main thing in the middle and then you web it off with the different ideas. Put your main why in the middle and then web it off into little mini whys that circulate that main why. Okay. And post that shit up in your room, in your bathroom, somewhere that you're going to see it every single day, and stay focused. Love y'all. Again, go on my page and watch my Zoom from yesterday. It'll be a good booster.
I actually have one of those webs. I will post it in the Dream Team under the link for this.
Okie dokie, Smokey. Have a good day, y'all. Peace
Bye,
out.
y'all.
Bye. Thank you.